Okay. Whew. Okay. So, we're going to do something first on the ground, of course.
Okay.
But we also today have to learn how to get on bareback.
Is it the same way as you would?
Nope.
Oh, right.
Because there's no stirrups, right? And you have to get far enough on that you can get the balance above him, but you have to be careful you don't get too far on and fall off the other side. Let's see. How rock steady are you? How's good your balance?
Really good.
Yeah.
White one just like that, and like every day, I like to.
You do? Okay.
But on the roll side, when they're turned over, the round part.
Yeah. Well, it's more stable this way. More solid frame than it does with the rounded part on the ground. So what we're going to do is one of the things that Phoenix has been learning is how to over and back up past the barrel. So eventually there'll be two barrels here. But what I'm going to have you do is stand up here. From wherever he is, I don't care, and we're going to try to get him to over and then come beside us and back up past us. Okay? He's just learning it, so he won't waste too much time doing it if he's not getting it. But I'm going to put a cone on the other side instead of another barrel. So he can't go out and away from that. He has to go between the cone and that barrel. Okay. So you're going to stand up here. You're going to face that way. So this is like you're standing in between them, but you're just going to get up here. And then you're going to ask him to go over there. Then you're going to ask him to turn his tail towards you. And then you're going to ask him to back up through. Okay? So, what does he need to know how to do?
Back up
So, were you? Before you even get up there?
Like, sometimes we make him. Do you mean like, you know how we would do it with Hunter and make him walk over the pole? That way, sideways, or?
Kinda. But this time we're going to actually ask him to step over like he's going to come to the mounting block.
Oh.
And then we're going to keep asking him until he's kind of in front of us with his tail. So we're going to try to communicate to him that we want him to kind of come over, but bringing us his tail instead of the saddle. So that's why we're not going to use the mounting block, because we'll confuse him. We want him to understand what we're asking for a little more clearly. So if we use a mounting block, then we're kind of telling him that he's always been doing his job wrong, right? Well, yep, let's see if he'll over to you first so we get it in his head before we go standing up on there.
Over.
Good boy. Oh, good boy.
Good boy. Good boy, Phoenix.
So, ask him now. We're going to ask him for his tail. So now that mattered where you were positioned, right? Because you were standing here saying over. So he brought you his shoulder.
Over.
So he's still bringing you his shoulder. So what we need to do is we need to tell his nose to go that way. And then over to us this way.
Over.
Here he comes. Woohoo! Good job. Good job.
So we can do it.
Yeah, he's...
Just to be clear what we want.
Right, and position matters, right? Because you were standing by his shoulder and you said over, and he brought you his shoulder. When you moved back by his back legs and said over, he brought you his back legs, right? So that's where it's going to matter too, because we're going to also ask him to come over and kind of go over and around in front of us as opposed to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to let out some of this line, actually quite a bit of it, okay, and then we're going to stand way back here. And what we're going to try to do, I got it, buddy. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to communicate to his nose, send your nose that way, and bring your tail this way. So over. So we're going to like kind of karate chop at his nose, and then over. Nope. And then we're going to wiggle when he gets the wrong answer. Over. Yep, you're right. Give him a little bump on, make the snap move. Yep. Over. Good boy, here you go, good boy. Good boy! Good, so the idea is we wanted to get it to, good boy. He's like, I heard her little voice, but I didn't see her. He looked around for you. Okay, so the idea was we wanted to get the line down his body, the rope down his body. So we held it, we stood out here, and we wanted him to close in against that rope, right? So we're going to ask him to do it one more time. So you're going to stand way back here, right where I am. But careful, because you're drawing him, right? Well, how are you drawing him? What are you doing that's... No, no?
I'm walking away.
And how were you walking away?
I was just going like this.
You were backing up, right? You were drawing him. Okay, so drop all that on the ground except for this. Good. Get over there. Ooh, I wiped his booger right on my face. Back up. Good. Now, communicate to him you want him to bring you his tail. Yep.
Over.
Make the snap move.
Over.
Phoenix. Over.
Over.
No. Good. Over. Good. Good boy. Good job. Okay. So, I'm going to take him from you. You're going to go get yourself comfortable up on that barrel. If you are worried about your balance, then we're not going to do it, okay? So,
I'm not worried about that.
You good?
Seems pretty stable.
Okay. So, we need to make him go that way first, because, right, he's got to be able to get his whole body to come sideways into here. So we need to tell him to go that way, forward. Yep.
No.
It's okay. Now you have to be careful not to make him feel wrong. Okay, so point that way and kiss. Good, and then allow that rope to drift through your hand when he goes, okay? For two reasons. One, because you got to let him do it, and two, you don't want him to pull you off the barrel. Okay, kiss. I heard that. Let it drift. Now, over. No, yep.
Over.
Phoenix, over. Yep. You're right.
Over.
Do it now. Over. Give him a little bump on the snap. There you go. Yep. Good. Now. Yep, good. Okay, now, gently ask him to back up. But wait. You want the snap to go like this, not like this against his body. You want the snap to go like this, because if you go like this against his body, you're sending his body away. You're driving his body away. So you want the snap to go like this. Back. Back. Nope, 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 nope. Back. Good. Back. 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 You keep telling him oops, starting. Yep. Back. Make sure the snap's going like this. Back. Back. Yep, you draw the line in. Yep, good. Yep. There you go. Good. Good. Yep. Yep, keep going. Yep. Yep. Keep telling him what to do. Stay back. Good. Yep, one more. And then once he gets where his nose past your feet, you can now turn it into a wiggle. But yep, keep that. Come on. Back, back. Say, hey, wake up. Back. 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 Good. Good. Yep, get him to where his nose is past that cone. Good. Now stop. Good. No, I will. So now you have to communicate to him out and around this cone. Go this way, this way, this way. If he starts to pull you and you can't control him, let go of the rope. Don't fall off the barrel. Okay? Send him out and around. Stop him. How are you going to stop him?
How?
And? Yep. And then once you have him stopped, you're going to try to get him to understand his nose needs to go that way, his butt needs to come this way, and then you're going to back him through. Out and around that cone. How are you going to tell him? Wrong hand. Yep. And then put your energy towards his shoulder. Good. Good. Stop him.
Oh.
Wow, you got really far. I know. You have a little work to do. So,
How would I his tail get this way?
I don't know. You tell me. He doesn't know either. No, I think he was telling you he didn't know either. Yeah.
I could over his tail.
Mhm. But you're gonna have to be really clear to his nose what to do, because his nose is way over here. Mhm.
Over. 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 Wake up.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Make a snap bump. Yep. There you go. See how you made that bump? That's what a bump is. See, you weren't really mean to him. You just kind of said, hello, I'm still here. Right?
Over. Over.
Go ahead. Over. Allow drift in that too, though. Over.
Over.
Oh, here we go.
Over.
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 Over. Phoenix.
Over.
Allow drift in that line so that he doesn't pull you off. Over. Phoenix. Phoenix, don't leave. Don't leave. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Over.
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 Phoenix. Over.
Over.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Over.
Over.
Yep. Give him a little bump. Over.
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 Phoenix. Over. Good boy. Come on. Over.
Over.
Phoenix. Over. Over.
Over.
Over. Good. There you go. Good job. Okay. Now you have to carefully, without turning him away, you have to make that snap bump up and down, not side to side. Ooh. That's okay.
Over. No. Over. Over. Wake up.
Yeah.
Got it. Over.
Careful that doesn't end up popping him in the face.
Over. Over.
Phoenix, wake up. Over.
Over.
Come on. Over.
Over.
Come on. Over. Good boy. Yep. Yep. You're right. You're right. Go boy. Go boy. You're right. Over. Come on. Over. Over. Phoenix. Over. Keep snapping. Don't make me do it all. Come on. Over. Phoenix. Over. Over. There you go. Good. Over. Hey, don't fight with me. Over. Phoenix. Over. There. Good job. Good job. Okay. Now you're gonna make him learn how to back up from where you are. Back. There you go. No, he still needs you back all the way through. Good, okay. Good. Now ask him to come to you and tell him he was a good boy. Good. Aww. Okay. So you hop down. Don't literally hop down. Okay, so we'll move the mounting block. Go get your helmet. Good job. Good job. Yeah, would you? Fall asleep before she gets back. No, I've got him. I don't know how I end up doing that. I know. How the heck do I do that? I don't even understand how.
I don't know.
Hold on. I gotta figure out what happens, because that's crazy. Whatever it is that keeps happening.
You need to remember how to do it and then write it down on paper.
Yeah, right? Okay, wait. No, that can't be right, because...
Yeah, let's hope this.
Oh, there we go. I don't know how I fixed it, but I did.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened, but it worked. Huh? I'll just flip it around until it looks good, right? So bring him over to the mounting block. So wait, pay attention, look at where his leg is. What's going to happen if you actually ask him to go forward? He's going to bump right into that block, right? So you need to ask him to step away. Don't make him walk into that block. Yep. You're right. Yep. Pressure if you need to. You just tell him, step away. There you go. Now ask him to step up. Yep. Step up. Step up. Step up. Good boy. Step up one more foot. Good. Okay. Now, how you get on bareback? Hi, can you jump? Jump up and down right now. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Step off for a second. I'm just going to move this out. He's in fine position, but I just want to make sure you don't. Okay, try to get up there. Okay, jump up and down. Let me see how high you can jump. Okay, now, you have to at least take this rein slightly shorter. We're assuming if you can ride him bareback, he's a good horse, okay? You have to put your hand in the mane. You need to jump up that way. That way. Okay? You need to get at least your belly button. When you land on him, your belly button has to be in the middle of his back. Nope. Nope, no legs.
Okay.
Straight, crossed, legs straight across. There you go. Good. Now, can you... Yep. Now, can you kind of sit up without falling off? Yep. Now, can you swing your leg around? Good.
That was fun. I liked it.
You want to try again?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Same way you get off with the bareback pads, the same way you get off with the regular saddle. So go ahead, but you can slide back down onto the mounting block. So, has to be where you're at least your belly button, but don't go onto your thighs, because if you go onto your thighs, flip, off the other end you go, okay? So at least your belly button, but not as far as your thighs. Ready? Good boy, Phoenix. You're a good boy. You want to try that again? Because what I want you to do is when you get your belly button, I don't want you to be wrapped over him like a wet towel. I want you to look kind of like a mermaid. You're going to arch your back so you're sitting kind of up. Okay, so you're going to get your belly button across here. And you're going to kind of stay where your head's not going to take you down the other side. So if you wrap yourself down to the other side, you may fall to the other side. You never know if you're going to overshoot it, okay? He's going to learn how to do it today. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. There you go. Yep. There you go. Good. Yeah.
It's really fun. It is.
Phoenix is like, you can do that all day. If I don't have to do anything else but stand here and let you jump on me, you can do that all day. Right? We have to get him some sunglasses, I think. I think the sun bothers his eyes. We'll put a fly mask on him. The fly mask will help protect his eyes. Okay.
Those sunglasses had like little tiny fans inside of them that would blow in his face.
Yeah, right? That would be nice. So, what do you do now? And then what's the next thing you do? Yeah? Okay. So we're going to ask him to go. Now, when you ride bareback, you got to be real careful that you're using your balance point only. See, if you ever watch me ride bareback, my legs are almost always like this, off the horse. Because when I want to tell him to do something, that's when I'm going to put my leg on him. What would happen if you're using your legs for balance? What would happen if you squeeze him for balance? What could happen? Now, of course, maybe not this horse, but right, a regular horse that is sensitive would likely take off, right? Because you're going to make them think that you're telling them to go fast, or you're going to scare them because you're feeling like a mountain lion on his back, right? Imagine, can you picture a mountain lion on a wild animal, how they jump on their back and go like this? Yeah, so that's to them, that's what that would feel like. I always ride only on my balance, okay? Remember I told you about the yoga ball? Sitting on a yoga ball? So I always ride on my rump for balance, and I use my legs only to communicate, not to hold me onto the horse. Okay? You can use your leg from about here up to hold on. But don't use any of your leg from your knee down to hold on. Okay? It's supposed to be, but stirrups, people cheat with stirrups. They stand in the stirrups. I love bareback. Bareback is so much truer riding.
Yeah, I love bareback. We used to ride bareback all the time.
Okay. Ready? Ask them to go. Yep. 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 You're right. Now would come the legs, because now the legs are communicating something. Yep. 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 And he says, "You sure you don't want to just jump on me again?"
Yeah. Oh, I got him.
I think he wants you to keep practicing getting up and on him. Okay, ready? Tell him to go, and I'm going to just be here for support. Good. So, I can promise you, if you check your balance point, you're going to find that you're not really on your balance point. See how it's fingertips? Now, stay like that. Adjust your rump to where it's not fingertips anymore. Okay. Now, sit from your waist up straight. There you go. There. Now, see how you just started to roll forward? Check your balance point again. Fingertips. Roll under yourself a little bit till that's comfortable. Tuck yourself under. Right? No, like scooch. Scooch under yourself. Good. There you go. There you go. Now, put your back straight from your waist straight. There. Perfect. Now, see how much more comfortable that is? Now, if he was to trip, you're not going to fall off. Now, your legs don't have to come forward. You can keep your butt tucked under you and drop your legs down. Feel good? Feels a little awkward, right? Yeah, but it's comfortable. It's actually way more comfortable than the way you were sitting. So roll back up the way you were sitting. No, yep, yeah, like that. Now, if he were to trip, what do you think is going to happen to you? Uh-huh. Now go back to the other way.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. Good. Okay. Now, you notice when he took off, you rocked, right? But because you're on your balance point, you caught right back up with him. But he got a little ahead of you, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to stop and go so you can kind of feel what stop and go should feel like when you're trying to stay. So what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to be glued. You're just going to imagine you're glued to his seat. So when he goes to leave, when you kiss and tell him to go, you can kind of feel how his body moves, like it's getting ready to go somewhere. So get ready to go with him, okay? Don't let him leave you behind. Sit up straight in the middle of your back. There you go. Perfect. Don't arch, because you arch and you come off your balance point. Yep. Tell him to go. There you go. So now you're going to tell him to hoe. You're going to try not to let him rock you forward. So you're going to sit heavy on your pockets. Tell him to hoe.
Hoe.
See how he kind of rocks you forward? You kind of did that a little bit, right? So that's when it means you're not sitting heavy enough on your pockets. If you're heavy enough on your pockets. Now, I say pockets. You know jeans have back pockets?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by pockets. So when I tell you to sit heavy on your pockets, I know you're not wearing jeans. That's why I'm explaining it. Imagine you're wearing jeans and you have to sit heavy on your pockets. So all your tush into your pockets.
Then
Right. So you want to sit heavy, which means you kind of got to hunker on. There, kind of, without rounding your back all silly like that, okay? There. Perfect. Perfect. So that would be your hoe position. Okay? Your go position would be slightly more bent in the rib cage and the waist, but not change your rump. And then the only thing that changes is you're going to change your balance slightly and put all your weight in your pockets. There. Well, don't round your back. There. It's that, well, you're a little exaggerated, but there you go. There. Now, what's your go position or your neutral? Well, what's your go position? Your go position is going to be slightly bent at the waist, slightly bent forward. Don't put your head down. Slightly bent forward. Good. That's your go position. Your riding position is balanced. Your hoe position is back. That much. That slight difference. But can you feel it? Okay. What's your go position? Don't look down. Don't drop your shoulders down. Yep. Remember, we were going to imagine that I have a coat hanger in the back of your shirt and I'm pulling you up this way. So your go, there, that's your go position. What's your riding position? Yep. What's your stop position? Don't suck in your chest and everything. It's a very relaxed, it's almost like a, yeah, but don't get so sloppy. There you go. So you want to not get like this, because that could mean go too. So you want it to just be kind of relaxed, but not sloppy. Not that sloppy. So try to relax in your tush. There. That's perfect. Did you feel what you did? You rocked right back on your tush. You went from sitting more up, and then you rocked back heavy on your pockets. Yeah. That's the only difference. That's forward. That's me riding, and that's back. Forward, riding, back. Well, you're going to confuse yourself because you're doing it too much. You need it to be very obvious to yourself. So you're going to do it like a tick, tick, tick. Yep. Riding. Yep. Okay, you got it? Okay. So, forward. Now you're in your riding position. Now tell him to hoe and get in your hoe position. There you go. Yeah. Okay, now you can actually ask him to back up in the same exact position as your hoe position. So give slight heavier in your pockets. There you go. Yeah. Good. Good. Now see how he rocked you forward? Then he stopped, didn't he? Because you rocked forward. You went out of the backup position to neutral. Neutral means stop or continue to do whatever, right? Now I don't even know what that is. Okay. That's lay on the horsey. Okay. Send him out that way. Good. Good. Now, can you touch your balance point without moving your butt right now? Fingertips, right? Yeah, so what happened? You got off your balance point, right? So, I want you to keep your rump right like it is, and then scoot your whole body up close to this strap here. Good, now, stay, don't move your rump. Feel your balance point, straighten up at the waist. There you go. Now you're in good position. Okay, feel what that feels like. It's called muscle memory, okay? Oh, you gotta scratch his face. Called muscle memory, meaning you are going to remember what it feels like, what your body position feels like, so that way you can always go back to it. Where's the itch, buddy? There. I don't want to scratch your eye. Oh, I don't want to. No, if your eye itches, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't itch eyes. I don't scratch eyes because I'm afraid I'll scratch his eye. Okay. Tell him to go. Steer. Tell him to go. You don't want him to go over there. Good. Now, it's also very, very important that you don't do your turn. Yeah, you lean into the turn. That, when you don't have anything else holding you on but a bareback pad, you're likely to slide right off when you lean into a turn. So your balance is so, so important when you're bareback. It sounded like a motorcycle, it's a car. That black car. Okay, tell him to go. Yep. Good. Good job. Good. Phoenix, come on. Yep, so it's important that you steer him because I'm not steering him. I know you said that your arm hurt, but you still have to steer the horse if you want to be on him. Pockets, tell him to hoe. Good, good. And then you're going to go back into neutral once you've stopped, right? Good. Okay, ready? Good job. And he almost went before you kissed. Okay, tell him to hoe. Sit hard on your pockets. Good job. You didn't even have to say hoe. You just sat hard on your pockets and he stopped. That's what you want. You want him so in tune to what you're doing up there with your body that he listens to your body. That's why the first thing you do is you pretend like you got something sticky in your pants, right? Or you sat in something sticky, right? So that way the first thing he learns is that when you sit like that, it means go. And gradually, as you guys get more in tune to each other, every time you sit like that, he's just going to go. You don't have to kiss, you don't have to squeeze, you don't have to do anything else. But he just showed you that as long as you sit right, he's going to stop for you without you having to tell him to stop. You need to fix your hair. Okay. Get ready to tell him to go. Good. Tell him to hoe. Can you get him to hoe straight? Because it's seeming kind of like he's hoeing for me, right? Because he keeps turning and facing me. So can you get him to hoe? I'll make up a different word so he doesn't hear. So let's see. Pick a word that I can say. Butterfly.
Okay.
Okay, so when I say butterfly, it means stop. Okay, because I think he's stopping because he hears me. So when I say butterfly, I want him to stay facing the way you're going. I don't want him to turn and face me. And that's going to mean stop. I want to know that he understands what you're doing with your body. Butterfly. So he kind of was stopping when I was saying it, right?
I think it's just because he hears your voice and he's just so used to your voice that he turns to see if you're there.
It might be. Okay. So, you're going to try to tell him with your pockets. Then you're going to tell him with the reins. Then you're going to tell him with your voice. Okay? But it's kind of going to be like pockets, reins, voice. So you're going to kind of do it all like in quick steps. Okay? Because we don't want him to ever think he can walk 3 more steps after you've decided to tell him to hoe. Okay. nice walk. That's a real nice walk, huh? He can walk faster than that. He can do it. That's the running walk that he does. No, this is what would be called a flat walk. Okay, ready? Butterfly. Perfect. You let him know that he did a good job. Good. And what I like too is I saw a tiny bit of you wobble up there. But if you had just hunkered down a little bit better, it's kind of like, you ever walk a dog that drags you along and you try to plant your feet so that he can't keep taking off? Okay, you're one of the goats?
Yeah.
Definitely one of the goats. Okay, so you know what it's like to kind of get hunkered down to try to really, so imagine your rump is your heel hunkering into the ground, okay? So that's the feeling. You want to kind of pretend like your butt became an anchor. There you go. Yep. So that way when he stops, he's going to push you harder on your pockets when his body stops moving than he is where he's going to jar you forward. Okay?
Far back like this, and then it stops when I wobble backwards.
Not if you have your balance, because if you're far back, you're not on your balance point, right? I just said sit heavy in your pockets. I didn't say lean back. Ready?
Yeah, my friend's dog named Ginger, and she is so excited to run around and to let out of the car, and I eventually dragged along.
Right? And you kind of feel yourself skipping your feet, trying to get your feet in front of you so you can try to control it, right? So kind of think that is what's happening. So you want to get your butt is your feet. Okay? Ready? So I want you to give him a little happy hug with your legs. See if you can get him to go faster without my help. Ooh, look at you go. Give him a little happier hug. Hug him. Hug him. I'm only here to support, to let him know what your hug meant. So he is walking, so we just want to kind of hug him forward. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. That's better. That's a nice walk. Now, butterfly. Good. Now, you see how he kind of popped your butt up out of there? Did you feel that a little bit? Yeah, right? And that's what's going to happen. And then what if he was to stop short? Oh my gosh, you're going off the ground. Off the ground. Up onto the ground. Right? You see how he got your rump came off the saddle that much? Yeah. Now what if he were to be running and stop short? You're going to go right over his head.
Like if you break the dog, then like fall.
Kind of, yeah. Or you break one of your front brakes when you're going really, really fast?
Yeah.
You go right over the handlebars? Kind of the same thing, yeah. Did you do that?
Well, I squeezed and I put my nose on it.
Okay, so yes, you did do that then. See, he's doing it before the kiss. That's great. That's huge improvement between the two of you, and that's what bareback actually really helps, because he can feel you better. He can feel your intentions better, right? Because your body is communicating more clearly. Now, I saw you kind of pulling on him, so I'm not sure if you're telling him to stop. He's not sure if you're telling him. Okay, so that's why you were pulling, because I saw you were pulling on him, and he thought you wanted him to stop. Good job, right before you even kissed. Yep, give him a little squeeze, a little hug with your legs, a little hug with your legs.